Now that you've learned the 50 states and the countries of the world, I'm going to show you what I do on a regular basis to retain that information. I go to clickandlearnsoftware.com, click the Play Now button. I'm a registered user, which means that I have my own user ID and password, and because of that I have access to something called the My Favorites channel. You can put your favorite games in there, the games that you want to play and review, so that you can quickly get access to all of those games. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through probably a 10-minute process of reviewing everything from the continents, 50 states, countries of Europe, Africa, Asia, and so forth, all the way up to the project I'm working on right now, and that is to learn the names and locations of the 254 counties of Texas. So as I go through this, you can watch and see where I mess up. You can see when I get it wrong or right. I'm going to go right into the game for continents and oceans. I'm going to switch to test mode. And in test mode, as you know, all the questions are in random order. We've got 12 questions. I click the go button. In random order with the questions at the top, it says click on the Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean. When I get it correct, notice that I get a little green light. I'll get this one correct also for North America, but it asks for Africa. Let's see, I get that wrong. I get a red light. So that's how you know as I go through the system, you can watch and see if I get these correct or wrong. It asks for Europe, South America, Antarctica, Southern Ocean, Asia, Atlantic Ocean, and Australia. I've got 91% because I got this one wrong on purpose just to show you how it works. But that's how we go through this system. Now I'm going to go right into the game for South America. I'm going to switch to test mode, click single player, and click go. In random order, Argentina, Suriname, Bolivia, Brazil, French Guiana, Falkland Islands. Whisper as you click. Ecuador, Guyana, Colombia, Peru, Paraguay, Chile, Uruguay, Venezuela, and we got 100%. As you notice, I had a green light on all of those as I went through. But now I'm going to show you another feature of our system. First of all, I'm going to the 50 states. I'm going to switch to test mode, click single player. As a teacher, you teach your students hundreds and hundreds of things every semester. When you have the final test or test throughout the semester, you don't ask them to answer all hundreds of things that you've taught them. You give them a test with maybe 20, 25 questions, random information, and if they can score over 90% on that test, then you're pretty sure they have absorbed what you've taught them. With our system, we have this set up so that once your students get to 20 questions or more, they can stop and click the button to grade the test, and that way you know if they know the information or not. So I'm just going to do 20 questions here. That's for Illinois, and you can watch and see if I get these correct. If I get a green light on all of these, then that one's correct. Alaska, that one's correct. South Dakota, and so forth. South Dakota, Colorado, Massachusetts, Arizona, Kentucky, right above Tennessee, New Hampshire, right next to Vermont, New Jersey, Rhode Island, right in here next to Connecticut, below Massachusetts, Arkansas, Michigan, Kansas, Hawaii, Alabama, and New York State, Maryland right next to Delaware, Nebraska, and I've answered 20 questions, so I click the button up here to grade it. It shows me I've got 100%. It shows me which ones I have correct. If I had any of these wrong, it would be a little red button there instead of the green one. And now let's go right into Central America. Switch to test mode, click single player, and click go. It asks for Jamaica, Panama, Belize, Haiti, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Rich Coast, Cuba, Guatemala, GH, Guatemala, Honduras, this would be Guatemala, Mexico, El Salvador, Honduras, Honduras, got a, and 100%. Exit from there. Let's go to Europe. Again, we have 50 countries on this game, but we're only going to answer the first 20 questions. That's for Norway, San Marino, and by doing this on a regular basis, Montenegro. Every time you play this, the questions are going to be different, so that if you go through this a few times, you get to where you actually answer all of the questions in the system. Czech Republic, Ireland, Estonia, Moldova. Moldova is in the middle between Ukraine and Romania. Turkey, Ukraine, Croatia. Croatia is shaped like the letter C. That makes it easy for me. Luxembourg, let's see if I get this correct. I got that one wrong. Notice the red button on there. That's for Belgium, and that was Belgium that I clicked incorrectly. North Macedonia, north of Greece. Russia, Monaco, Austria right below Czech Republic. France, between Spain and Germany. France, Serbia, and actually I've answered 21 questions, so I click this button to see my score. I got 95% because I missed the one down here. Luxembourg was here, Belgium was here, and I clicked the wrong button. And we exit from that. Now that was Europe. Let's go to Africa. I switched to test mode, single player. Again, we have 50 countries in this game, and I'm only going to answer 20 of those. Eswatini, used to be called Swaziland. Ethiopia, Tanzania, right below Kenya. Rwanda, I have a friend who actually went to Rwanda to visit with the mountain gorillas. Burkina Faso, right above Ghana. Mauritania, Mali, Mauritania. Uganda, right next to Kenya. CAR, Central African Republic, right below Chad. Senegal surrounds the Gambia on most sides. Equatorial Guinea is a small button there. Zambia, it asks for Zimbabwe. There's Zambia, Zimbabwe. Two countries that start with the letter Z in the world. Botswana, as for Botswana, it asks for Malawi. There's Madagascar, Malawi. Getting green lights on all of these so far. Green light on Kenya, Guinea. This is Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Djibouti, right below Eswatini, Angola, Algeria, Angola, Sierra Leone. A recent nurse that I had, her mother was born in Sierra Leone. The Ivory Coast, and now I've answered 20 of those questions. I click the score button, it gives me 100%. I exit from that, and now we go to Southeast Asia. We're in test mode. I click single player and click go. It has 31 questions, we're going to answer 20. It asks for Sri Lanka. What we're doing is refreshing our knowledge by flying through this, spending about 10 minutes a day. Afghanistan, Russia, Mongolia, Taiwan. And for me, this really helps. It asks for Indonesia. This is something to me is fun. I enjoy it. And once you know the information, it's really rewarding and relaxing to be able to score 100% over and over and over day after day. It asks for Kazakhstan. This is Kazakhstan. Philippines, Thailand. Thailand would be right here. I have a friend who married a lady from Thailand. Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan, India. Doctors and nurses from India. East Timor is a small country that was just created about 10 years ago. Laos, Singapore, a little country down here. Uzbekistan. Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan. That's how, okay, and there's Turkmenistan, Papua New Guinea. And I've already answered 22 questions. I clicked this, scored 100%, and that was Southeast Asia. Now we're going to go to, I'm going to scroll over to, this would be the Middle East. I'm in test mode, click single player, click go. There are only 19 questions here, so we're going to answer them all because it's less than 20. It asks for Jordan, Iran, Iraq, this is Iraq, Oman, Palestine, Bahrain, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Israel, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, this is Armenia, Cyprus, Lebanon, JKL, Lebanon, UAE, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, or Qatar as it's sometimes pronounced, probably better than I pronounce it, Syria, Kuwait, Iran, Georgia, Turkey, where's Turkey? Turkey's up here. Azerbaijan, and I got 100% on the Middle East. Now we're going to go to the one that I've been working on recently, and that is to learn the 254 counties of the state of Texas. I'm in test mode. I'm going to single player. There are 254 questions. I am only going to answer 20 of those. They're in random order. That's for Ector County, Guadalupe. Let's see if I can do this. Newton County is right next to Jasper County. Cook County, Brewster, Star, Sherman. Let's see if I get this correct. Lubbock. I think I've got this as Lubbock. Is this Lubbock or this Lubbock? Let's see. No, that was not Lubbock. Okay, Brazoria, Crockett, Jackson. This would be Jackson, Ochiltree. This is Ochiltree. I clicked the wrong button. Irion. This would be Irion. Crane County. Crane. Rockwall, right next to Dallas. Rockwall. Taylor. Should be this one here, and it is Sutton County, right above Edwards. Is that Sutton? Yes. Okay. Sterling County, Haskell. Let's see if that's Haskell. It is Harrison. And that's 20 questions out of 250. So I click this button to see what my score is. I got a 90% because I missed Lubbock, and I probably missed another one on there as I went through there. But that's how I practice. So that's what I do. I get in here and practice on a regular basis. And if you do it several times in a row, then you will really absorb the information. Right now we're up to, let's see how many minutes we are in this system. We're already up to 12 minutes. But that's what I do. I just fly through the system. It's a lot of fun, and we make it easy for you to have access to review and retain the information. So it's that easy. Thank you for watching, and get in and play, get in and learn. Have fun with it, and I really believe geography and knowledge is extremely important. So play the games. We'll see you next time. Thanks.